So we are going to create our Power Automate flow to send email to the office manager when the water level in the fridge is above the threshold. So how do we do this? We need to first set up an action trigger or a trigger to enable the flow to start. So to set up the flow, we click on create and then we select instant cloud flow, and in instant cloud flow we need to set up the name of our flow or Power Automate flow. So I'm going to call this water checker, and then we need to select the trigger. In this case it's going to be an HTTP request trigger. So we scroll to the bottom of the list and select the option when an HTTP request is received. That means when an HTTP request is received, our flow should be triggered to start automatically. So I'm going to click on create, and then upon clicking on create, we come up to the board where the trigger action item has been set. So we need to change who can trigger the flow, and we select anyone so that anybody who has access to the URL that will be generated here can start the flow. So we want to create a sample payload, and we're going to use the body or the message as the key, and then a boolean as the value. So set it to true, click on done, and then the schema has been generated for us. Now we are going to have access to the URL once we save our flow, so we need to continue setting it up. Now I need to add the action item to send an email. So I'm going to search for email here and then send an email. Now I would want to select the designated people the email should go to. So in this case, our office manager. So I'm going to assume Arnold is the office manager at that point, and then I'm going to add the subject for the email and say water checker. All right, and then a body saying the water in the fridge is finished. Then I'll save the flow. Once the flow is saved, our URL to make the request would be generated for us. So you can copy it and then paste it in your code. Thank you.